What kind of person laughs while burning someone's identity? At Riverside High, a bright black student named Zara Williams walks into school expecting an ordinary day, until a cruel moment turns her life upside down. Surrounded by laughter and phone cameras, her school ID is set on fire by a boy who believes power comes from his last name. "You people don't belong here," he says, as the smoke rises and the crowd stays silent. But sometimes, silence hides something bigger than fear, it hides truth. When the ashes fall, the story is only beginning. The courtyard of Riverside High shimmered under the California sun. Lunchtime noise filled the air until a sharp voice sliced through it. "Show me your ID," Kyle demanded, holding out his hand like a cop on duty. He wore his self-appointed security club badge as if it were real authority. Zara froze. She was new, calm, and too smart to take the bait. "It's right here," she said softly, pulling her school ID from her backpack. Kyle snatched it, examining it with exaggerated suspicion. "This can't be yours," he sneered. "You people don't belong in honors classes. Or driving that car." His friends laughed. The sound was sharp, humiliating. For a moment, she stood silent, then said quietly, "You think power comes from a badge? You're wrong." He laughed, pulling a lighter from his pocket. The blue flame flickered. "Let's see how fake this really is." He held her ID to the fire. The plastic curled. Smoke rose. The laughter got louder. And in that single moment, the noise of the schoolyard disappeared, leaving only the sound of burning plastic. Somewhere nearby, a phone camera clicked on. Zara's throat tightened as she watched her ID disintegrate into ashes. It wasn't just a card, it was proof she belonged here. Her hands trembled, but she refused to cry. Behind her, whispers spread fast. "Did she fake it? She doesn't even look rich." Her only friend, Maya, stepped forward, whispering, "Let's go to the principal." But Zara shook her head. "No one listens when we complain," she said, voice breaking but firm. She looked at Kyle, who now stood taller, triumphant. The principal approached moments later, but instead of defending her, he frowned at the scene. "What's going on here?" Kyle cut in smoothly. "She brought a fake ID, sir. I caught her." The principal sighed. "Zara, until we verify, please wait outside my office." Her heart dropped. Even now, silence was her punishment. As she turned away, the ashes of her ID blew across the pavement, sticking to her shoe like a cruel reminder of what just happened. What would you do if someone burned your identity in front of everyone? That afternoon, the video hit social media. A caption read, "Racist teen burns black girl's ID at school." Within hours, it spread across the city. Zara stayed silent online, ignoring hundreds of messages. She knew words wouldn't help her now. But someone else was watching, the wrong person for Kyle. The next morning, 2 black SUVs pulled up outside Riverside High. The crowd parted as 3 agents stepped out, badges glinting. Kyle stood frozen near the steps, still joking with his friends, until a familiar man got out of the car. Special Agent Thomas Harper, Zara's father. He walked straight to the principal's office, his voice calm but heavy. "I believe you have a disciplinary issue involving my daughter." When Kyle realized who the man was, the color drained from his face. His laughter was gone, replaced by shaking hands and stuttering breaths. By noon, the story made local news. The clip of Kyle burning the ID replayed on every channel, side by side with the headline, "FBI investigator's daughter targeted at Riverside High." In the gym that afternoon, an emergency assembly was called. The principal stood pale on the stage. "On behalf of the school, we deeply regret." He didn't finish, because Zara stepped up beside him. Her voice was calm, clear, stronger than before. "I don't need revenge," she said, her gaze fixed on the silent crowd. "I need change. Because if you can laugh while someone's dignity burns, you've already lost yours. Kyle sat in the front row, eyes down. His badge lay broken in his hands. As Zara walked out of the gym, the same wind that once carried her ashes lifted a piece of charred plastic from the steps. It fluttered, caught the sunlight, and vanished. Justice doesn't always arrive in a courtroom. Sometimes, it walks right into a schoolyard.